Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are baking because I love baking. Today we are making a black forest gâteau of some sort. We have a chocolate cake, a layer of cream, a layer of cherry sauce, and then chocolate cake. So I think that's a black forest gâteau. It is my dad's and I think my uncle's favourite cake. So let's not mess this up. The chocolate cake recipe that I'm using is a Polish cake recipe called Murzynek, and it's from my grandma that lives in Poland. I will link the whole recipe with the ingredients and the measurements and everything down below in the description. First things first, preheat your oven to 180 degrees fan. First things first, you want to add in 1 stick of butter, which is 250 grams, and melt that on a low heat. While we're waiting, measure out 1 cup of caster sugar. Once melted, add in 1 cup of sugar. And add in another cup. Keep on stirring on a low heat. And then add in 2 heaped tablespoons of cacao powder. And then add in half a cup of water, preferably like cold, but not freezing cold. Keep stirring on a low heat until the sugar melts. Once the sugar is nearly melted, turn off the fire. Now fill up 1 cup of flour, and then add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then give that a good stir. Now you want to crack 2 eggs, but you only need the egg yolk, so this is very hard. Oh, it's cracked, it's cracked. And do that twice. Leave the egg whites to the side, we will use them later, but now you just want to mix that in. And now you just want to repeat that same process. Okay, once you've done all that, add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You are meant to use vanilla sugar, but we don't have any, so you can basically just use vanilla extract. But if you're using vanilla sugar, do 2 teaspoons. Now, in a whisk, add in your egg white. Don't ask about the broken egg yolk, it all goes in the same cake in the end. I think someone wants to help baking. Get down! While we're waiting, we can grease the tin. You can use either baking paper or you can do butter and flour. Riley is licking the chocolate off my leggings. Now before we add in the egg white, make sure that your mixture is nicely mixed. You know that it's mixed when there's loads of nice bubbles in there. And now add in that puffy cloud, aka your egg white. And now just gently fold that in. Don't mix it because you don't want to lose that fluffiness. And now pour in your batter. And then place your cake in the oven for 40 minutes. And while you're waiting, have a rest. Hey guys, it is day 2 of making this cake and this is how it looks. I took it out yesterday, my mum did, and we just let it cool down overnight. We did pick at it yesterday. It is so yummy. But it's not a problem because we can just flatten it and flip it over and use the other side. Today we're going to be decorating this cake, so let's get started. First things first, we are making the cream. So in your mixer you're going to add in 300 ml of whipping cream. We don't have whipping cream, so I'm just using double cream. Or about 300 ml. This is 300 ml, so yes. Now to make the cream sweet, you are meant to use some powdered sugar. We don't have any, so I'm just going to use some caster sugar. I don't know how much, I'm just going to wing it. Mix that on a high thing. All done. Okay, so I've cut the cake in half. Now I'm going to put a layer of cream. Now I'm using this red cherry sauce to put in the middle, but don't put it too close to the edges because when you put the other layer on top it's going to ooze out the side. Okay, that is done. I'm going to dig out a little well in the middle to put the remaining cherry sauce, so it's like a little dip. And you can eat that for later. And this is the final cake. We're going round my grandma's house for dinner for my auntie's birthday, so then we're going to eat the cake then, so I'll see you guys later. Bye! This is the finished cake. Everyone loved it, as you can tell. The cake was really nice and the cherry sauce was a bit sour, but then the cream made it really sweet, so it was a good level of both. Thanks for watching and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!